Are you a gamer with a love of survival horror and repressed mummy issues? Well boy, have I got just the thing for you. The gaming world was hyped up this weekend just gone when Capcom released a teaser demo for Village, their sequel to 2017's excellent Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. If you want to catch up on what the hell that game was all about, you can check out my previous video at the link above, and you should, because it's an absolutely fantastic video, the greatest video ever, probably right up there with the finest works of Kubrick or Spielberg. But right now, let's focus on the Village demo entitled Maiden and ask ourselves, what the hell is it all about anyway? The demo begins with your nameless character trapped in a cell and given the simple instruction to escape the dungeon. This is one of those things that seems like a good idea at the time, but will probably turn out to be a terrible choice. Oh well. Undeterred, your character, who apparently has no hands, finds a hole in the wall with some cryptic instructions on how to escape, so your 500 IQ gamer brain figures out the almost impossible puzzle of crawling through the hole under the table, and you make your way out into the dungeon through the adjacent cell. In the dungeon, you find a cell full of potions which are labelled as being medicines for keeping livestock alive. I guess these guys must keep cows or something. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. You also find a dead lady in another cell, and somebody has written "Help me brother" in ketchup on the walls. Perhaps Hulk Hogan was a guest here once. At the end of the hallway is a locked metal cabinet, and the remaining cells have been locked up with chains. Now, the 21st century's foremost prophet, Rihanna, once said, "Whips and chains excite me." But chains excite me a lot less when they're blocking my path and the only item I have is a scrap of paper, which isn't ideal for cutting through solid metal. Now, if only that corpse from earlier would randomly slump over for no reason and reveal a pair of bolt cutters sticking out of its back. That would be totally natural. Oh wow, look. You take the bolt cutters and wonder why doing so triggers such a dramatic sound effect, and then you open the remaining cells to find half a dead guy and a lockpick in a bucket of blood. Again, how convenient. The lockpick, I mean, not the half a dead guy. Time to open the metal cabinet, pull the lever, shit your pants at the sounds behind you, and get that absolute fuck out of there like a good survival horror protagonist. Up ahead, you find a small dining room with some tasty looking servings of blood soup on the table, as well as the latest in masturbation technology, and a record player with Dance Macabre on it. If you don't know what Dance Macabre sounds like, it's a bit like this. I mean, it's only a bit like that because that was actually Despacito played at half speed. Dance Macabre actually sounds like this. Spooky. After crawling through a cupboard, you find a letter dated 1958 suggesting that this demo is set well before the events of RE7. The letter makes reference to the masters of the house all being women, and also to them telling the author of the letter that they don't bite. I mention that because it seems like it might be relevant. Anyway, let's park that. You carry on up the nearby ladder and find yourself in an elegant boudoir. So you briefly consider looking through the underwear drawers before remembering that you're filming this for YouTube and you don't want anyone to think you're a pervert. You head out through the equally elegant hallways until you find yourself in the main hall of the wherever the fuck it is you actually are, where you're presented with two possible paths. A door inscribed with an image of a woman with one eye missing, or a door into a dark kitchen. Dark kitchen sounds like our kind of jam. So you rummage around inside a random wine glass until you find a ring with an eyeball in it, which is, once again, ultra fucking convenient. And then you spend far too many precious minutes of your life trying to find a tool to prise the eyeball out of the ring because you're too dumb to realise you can just do it directly through your inventory. I said you're too dumb, not me. I figured it out straight away. You pop the eyeball into the door, which unlocks it, because, like I said in my last Resident Evil video, nobody just uses normal locks in these games. And you find yourself in a small room with various goodies, including a key to the courtyard, and a note that talks about the castle's secret red wine recipe, and also mentions the surname Dimitrescu. which I believe is a Romanian surname. Interesting. You also find a picture of 3 skulls rotated in 3 different ways that you spend far too many precious minutes of your life analysing, just in case they form part of an elaborate puzzle. You do that, not me. I totally didn't do that. Anyway, you've got the key, so it's time for fucking off to freedom. Off you trot like a jolly little person that may or may not be about to die. But when you reach the main hall, you meet the girl of your dreams. Assuming you dream about ladies made of flies that love to bite you. Nothing wrong with making the first move, but you've got boundaries of your own, so you leg it back into the kitchen to escape outside. At least, that's what you were probably hoping would happen. What actually happens is that a 9-foot tall breasty fantasy says hello and then voldos you right in the fucking face. Which, to be honest, is probably a better outcome. There are worse ways to go. The screen goes black, and that's it folks. Demo's over, go back to your miserable daily existence. Well, now it's all done, let's quickly examine all the clues. Blood everywhere. The masters of the castle telling people they don't bite. A Romanian surname. Monsters that enjoy biting people on the neck. Right guys, look, 1000 IQ 5 head right here. I think I've figured this out. I reckon this next game is gonna be about aliens. As usual guys, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel as well for more content. I will catch you all next time. Peace.